Go ahead.
This is Group 5, the Professional Member Organization in Healthcare Industry, and it's Morgan, Solana, and McKinsey. And there is a significant difference in the roles and the functions of professional organizations and advocacy organizations. I borrowed these two pictures from our lesson so you can kind of see what we've already listed, what we've already been taught about some of the professional organizations and the advocacy organizations. And our group is going to focus on professional organizations, specifically the ACHE, the AUPHA, and the HFMA. Now, as a whole, professional organizations help with specific jobs that make up the hospital administration by setting standards for those professionals, like the nurses, the IT people, all the finance people, healthcare executives, and the healthcare administrators. They also use, after setting those standards, they advocate for changes that are specific to those roles at a hospital and state level. So they are kind of in a way also advocating, but they are also making sure the standards are being met. And then they help more of like the physician or the type of hospital. So while these, what do these professions have in common, this like list that we have here, they all try to develop leaders and excel and provide excellence in health management and be innovative. And they collaborate with other professionals, and they members involved with their local chapters so that they can local communities and become a leader in their own communities, and by volunteering and networking close to their own homes. Yep.
All right.
A board or like board of governors or or directors, and the fellows and the members and the staff make up the board, and then they all also have corporate partners. Okay.
All right, so one of the first professional organizations that we researched was the American College of Healthcare Executives. And this organization is all about leading well. They actually have a really cool video on their website about some of their practices and teachings. They really emphasize compassion and delivering quality service by caring for each patient. They also want their members to have agility, which is change for the betterment of the organization. They promote safety. They also promote respect, which is the ability to listen and embrace others, along with characters to build relationships and have good values. They do have continuing education. They offer it in different forms. The first one is through clusters, which is furthering educational development with essential topics of healthcare management. So it's really just a broader learning of healthcare. And so some courses that they might offer are leading strategic change, process and technique of negotiating, critical success factors, and moving toward value-based care, possibilities, probabilities, and creative solutions, breakthrough thinking for complex environments, managing conflict, accountability, conversations, and disputes. And there are so many more. I just took a couple from their website, but they're going to offer classes to help you become more well-rounded and to become more professional in your area. They also offer special programs, which is focused education and unique networking opportunities. So you might take the Board of Governors exam review course or the CEO Circle Forum, or you might do the Physician Executive Program Forum. And the point of this is to get you to connect with other people who are also taking those classes. So it really gives you an opportunity to talk to others and figure out what they're learning and what their strengths and weaknesses are, so you can learn from them and so you can also teach them. They also have on-location programs, which are good because they can customize the learning that you want for your hospital or for your employees. It's also more efficient because you save on travel. A lot of these places are in Florida or Detroit or Chicago, and so you'd have to travel and take time there, but this way they come to you. They also do distance seminars, which is webinars and tutorials, so you can still be a part of it just from the comfort of your own home. Some special awards that the ACHE does is the Gold Medal Award, which is given to outstanding leaders who have made significant contributions to the healthcare profession. So they demonstrate active achievement in one or more of the following areas, which are health service / patient care delivery, professional development, and management and organizational development. They also have the Lifetime Service Award, which is recognized life fellows and retired fellows who have made significant contribution to the ACHE. And so the last one was to the organization, to healthcare organization. This one is to the ACHE specifically. And so they have to contribute in one or more of the following ways: held an elected office, served on the ACHE committees or task forces, and participated in ACHE activities. They have status enhancements. The biggest one is the FACHE credential, which is board certification in healthcare management. So we learned that physicians have the opportunity to do board certification, and so do we, because it can signify our expertise, experience, and commitment to our continuing education and professional development. It really shows that we're learning as much as we can and trying to become better in every way. Another one that we did, the second one, was the Healthcare Financial Management Association, and this organization helps healthcare finance professionals tackle enormous challenges, major opportunities, and intense scrutiny, create solid practical strategies, stay ahead of the curve on fast-moving developments, improve performance through education, resources, and connections, and advance in their career. They focus on the Revenue Cycle Conference, and the revenue cycle is the whole process for a patient. So from the time that they check into the doctor's office or hospital, to insurance, to coding their exams, to really collecting that money and making sure that everything's taken care of. So in this conference, they're going to teach you how to improve the cycle with the cash core operating rules. They're going to teach setting corporate and care setting goals, improving financial performance while remaining patient-centered, patient access from the top down. So how are patients going to know how much they owe and what's covered and what's not covered, along with networking breaks. And the networking breaks are important because it's an opportunity to get up and go meet more people and to really learn from them and figure out who's in the same position as you. We also have a virtual conference, which is cool because you have first-rate speakers, timely subjects, and real-time interactions. You can learn things like key considerations for developing outcomes-based payment models, a journey to price transparency, and patient financial communications. So even though you're not there, you can still get the experience. They have on-site and online education, and they have forums. The special awards, they have the MAP Awards, which is to recognition for outstanding achievements in pursuing revenue cycle excellence. Hospitals, health systems, and physicians can receive this award. And really, in order to get this, they need to excel in meeting the industry standard revenue cycle benchmarks. They need to implement patient-centered recommendations in practice. They need to achieve patient satisfaction. And they're also acknowledged as industry leaders, and they share their strategies with others so others can be successful as well. They have several certifications: the Certified Revenue Cycle Representative, which is really just learning about the verification of competencies and currency, enhancing career growth opportunities, and providing a deep understanding of the revenue cycle operations. They have Certified Healthcare Financial Professional, which is just understanding the financial realities of healthcare. They have the Certified Specialist Business Intelligence, which is trained to inspect, clean, transform, and model hospital information. Certified Specialist Accounting and Finance, which is to compare various types of budgets, identify types of cost behaviors, identify capital investment evaluation techniques.
All right, so the third one is Association of University Programs in Health Administration. And one of their major goals are excellence, because they believe if you have excellence in education, then you'll have excellence in management practices, and that will in turn lead to quality, effectiveness, healthcare delivery. They also believe innovation. They believe in hearing new ideas, new strategies. They want the best and the newest, anything anybody has to offer. They're really big on collaboration. They want to do more research and see people's theories and practices. They are really into diversity, diverse people, diverse programs, perspectives. They want everything, hear everything. And they're very big on learning and continuing to learn and sharing their knowledge and improving in teaching and practice. Some of their education, they have an annual meeting, which is for the graduates and undergraduate faculty. It's sharing ideas and improving practices to educate future practitioners in healthcare management. They also have a leaders conference, which just kind of talks about leadership, attribute development, and how and why it's important. They have a undergrad workshop, which is for junior and senior undergrad management program and directors. They come together and work as a team to identify workplace trends and share best practices. They also have a Journal of Health Administration Education, which is just basically peer-reviewed journals that they can learn from each other. Thing that they have that's a education is they have different faculty forums. As you can see, there's a lot of them. They're very diverse, and you can learn a lot from them. They have ones for women, one for different ethnicities, and so on. Some of their awards, they have the Bugbee Phallic Book Award. It was developed for health service administration education. It's basically where they people their books and then they give the books to certain students. They continue learning and educating themselves. There's also the Chorus Boyd, which is a man. It was developed because of a man that's a leadership that dedicated his life to diversity and leadership, which is why it is where they take to help them through their master's program, as long as it's in the guidelines that the AUPHA have. Another prize they have a Fillerman Prize, which Fillerman was the first president of AUPHA. It's just for people that have major contributions to health administration, education, leadership, and making it show in their work. William B. Graham Prize, which is from a CEO of Baxter International, and it is about for people that improve health of the public in their service research, and it's just like how they can do better in healthcare systems and their delivery to the patients. They also have a David A. Winston Scholarship, which is educational opportunities to promising young people committed to public health, and it's awarded to 10 people each year, and it is $5,000 per person. Then we also have the Thompson Prize, which is he was a professor of health administration education. He really strongly believed in relationships, learning, and research standards to get them the best that they could, and to young researching field of health services. Their works may be in any of the several fields or disciplines contributing to knowledge for health services. And they also, for their certification, and they have a fully certified member AUPH program. And one of the things that you have to do for the program is do a self-study, the program's structure, educational processes, and assessment mechanics. And so it just meets the criteria of what they set for.
So we're gonna what is trade association? It's another topic we wanted to cover. It's an association of people or companies in a particular business or trade or we're going to talk about it's the HSCA, which is the healthcare AA. If you don't know, it's led by its members. Oh, you can go back up. It's led by, it's for sports. It's all the it says here that it's 1,121 colleges and universities, and they work together to make sure that the rules and the policies surrounding college, so it's the members that decide which rules to adopt, and everything from recruiting and compliance to academics and championships, and implementing them on the campus. So just like the NCAA, the HSCA, the Healthcare Supply Chain Association, it's neither one of, it's the third group. It's not an advocacy or professional, but their mission, is the mission of the Healthcare Supply Chain Association focuses on 5 key areas. They want to advocate. They want to collaborate with all the legislative and regulatory authorities to ensure fair and efficient procurement practices in an open and competitive market within the health industry. They want to educate and provide opportunities to improve the efficiency and utilization of all the goods and services within the healthcare industry. They want to be ethical and hold up the ethical conduct of business practices within the industry and the standards adopted by the Healthcare Group Purchasing Industry Initiative that are intended to strengthen the integrity of healthcare supply chain. Information, they want to enhance the awareness of the members' efforts to support the delivery of high-quality, cost-effective healthcare. And liaison, that promote meaningful dialogue between health industry organizations engaged in group purchasing and other industry entities on issues of mutual interest. So, as one of the nation's leading healthcare trade associations, the HSCA strives to have a long-term positive impact. All of the efforts are focused on realizing our vision for tomorrow. We envision a world in which an open forum exchange of best practices in the non-labor cost side of healthcare and for the exploration of complex issues in healthcare cost control. The cost-effective, high-quality healthcare is more widely available. Innovative approaches flourish, and standards of practice and excellence are maintained in the healthcare practice product markets. Free market dynamics for healthcare products are maintained. Beneficial and legally allowable cooperation is not disrupted by the propriety of industry competitors. And then they list their values and to accomplish their missions, and to realize their vision and to realize the vision for the HSCA. And that's it.
Awesome, great work. Really covered the topic really well. So thank you for doing that. So I ask each person in the group, same question every time. So I'll just start with Solana, and then we'll go to Morgan and then Mackenzie. All the same question. The question is, what was the most interesting thing that you learned while you were studying this topic?
Well, my husband has been a nurse for about almost 2 years now. And so it's all kind of new to us, but he was saying the ANA, the American Nursing Association, which all to help. So I kind of think they're like advocacy too, but he was just saying easier on an overall scale on how I'm treated by doctors in hospitals. And so it's kind of like if he adheres to them, then they have his back. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Cool. Morgan. Can you hear us, Morgan? Guess not. McKinley, can you hear us? Can you go ahead and answer? McKinley?
Yeah, of course. So for me, I had the opportunity to really get into the websites, and there was just so much information. So I thought it was cool because every website, they really care about educating hospital administration, and they just want people to be a part of these organizations because it gives them the opportunity to grow as a leader and to really perform the duties that need to be performed in the hospital. So they really are striving to get people to join and to educate them and to help them grow and become better. So it's just really cool to look at all that. And the websites just have so much information and they provide a lot of education. So that was cool to see.
Great. All right, I'm going to stop the recording now. Looks like we lost Morgan. So I'll stop the recording.